Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your April 2017 General Monthly Tarotscopes. Thank you very much for joining me. Enjoy your readings, and as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching, or not in the same way. You can watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages that may apply to you. Or of course, if you're interested in a private reading specific to just you, all the links you need are in the description box below, and we're actually running a couple of different special offer readings at this time, so if you're interested in that, check out the specials page on my website, also in the description box below. And if you enjoy my work, if you find it useful, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, have a great month. I really hope you enjoyed the readings. I really hope you find them useful. Have a great month. I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Take care. Hi Cancer, thank you for joining me. Let's have a look at what the month has in store for you here. So you have a big month ahead of you. You have a few major arcana cards here, so it could be a very big month. It could be a great month for you here, basically. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, as our overall energy, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a major arcana card. It is fate, it is karma, it is destiny. So a lot of fated events happening for you this month, meeting people that you're meant to meet. Okay, it's also a card that talks about changes, cycles ending so that new cycles can begin, and doors closing so that new doors can open. It's a reminder to move forward, to keep moving forward, to keep moving, okay, with this Wheel of Fortune here, and to embrace change, because it is meant to happen in your life at this time. For some of you, it could also talk about moving. It could talk about taking trips this month, or a significant trip that you're meant to take with this Wheel of Fortune. It is positive turns of events, okay, if you embrace as opposed to fighting changes, okay, when it comes to this energy. So in your current situation, we have the Judgment card. So another major arcana card, and the Judgment card is again fated energy. It is karma, and with the Judgment card, it's also hearing. For some of you, it's about hearing your calling. For others of you, this is about aha moments, truths coming to you, epiphanies. For others, it's finally seeing the truth in a situation, or accepting the truth about a situation and freeing yourself from that situation, because it can also be a card of freeing yourself from things, liberating yourself from things, okay, or people, with the Judgment card here, because you now see the truth and you see things for what they are. The Judgment card is also an energy that talks about second chances, starting fresh, something ending so that something new can begin. Rising from the ashes, okay, so difficult situations coming to an end so that you can start fresh, so that you can rebuild yourself, heal and rebuild with the Judgment card. And it can also be, you could be dealing with assessments or reviews at this time, or this is you contemplating a lot, meditating a lot, finding answers, and they will come to you, okay, with the Judgment card. You're not going to have to wait long. And second chances, so you could be looking at asking for a second chance, or someone asking you for a second chance. What's crossing it is the Three of Wands reversed. The Three of Wands reversed here for you, it comes up as not taking action. So the Three of Wands upright, it's about planning for the future, looking ahead, opening up to new horizons, contemplating things, thinking about how things can be, could be, should be. And then reversed, it's like, okay, that phase is over. Now you need to act on it. Now you need to start things to see these visions coming true for you. And so you may be stuck there a little bit. And so that could be your challenge, where you've thought everything through, you've got awesome plans, but it's time to enact them. It's time to get them going. And so you're stuck in that in-between place of, I know everything I need to do, but I'm kind of scared about actually starting to do it. It could also be, now you know the truth about a situation. You know you should do what you need to do. You know you should go, or you know you should do things differently. And with the Three of Wands, you're kind of fighting it a little bit, okay? Because it does ask you to take charge of a situation. It does ask you to say, enough is enough, I'm putting my foot down, this is what's going to happen, and then start walking on that path. And so it may be that with the Three of Wands here, there could be an element of being a little bit too passive. And so you have two cards talking about, you know, keeping things going. And so your challenge is you may be a little bit too passive. You kind of need to take charge of a situation and start to move things along, okay? And in the foundation, we do have the Seven of Cups in terms of why this is happening for you. So with the Seven of Cups, this is someone who's just contemplating and thinking about things and envisioning and dreaming about things. And there's nothing wrong with that. It is a necessary phase, but it is a phase. And as soon as we've contemplated things and we've got the information that we need on how to move forward, it's time to move forward. It's time to take action. With the Seven of Cups, it's someone who is always thinking, always contemplating. It's like when you know you need to buy whatever, you need to buy a phone. You want to buy a phone. And so you start doing your research and you're being diligent about it. And out of all the things you've seen, you've narrowed it down. You know which one you should get. You know which the best one is, gives you what you need, and it's a fair price and guarantees and everything like that. And instead of going out and buying the phone or taking that step and buying the phone, you say, I'll keep looking. And you start the whole research process over. You're seeing the same things. You're going through the same motions. Sometime down the line, you're going to get to the same option, but you're kind of stalling, okay? So for some of you, that's, you know, what you're looking at. You know you need to do something. You know what you need to do. You know what it is. You're kind of stalling, okay? In the more recent past, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, it can be an air sign individual, a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and it can be that it is a truth about this person that is now setting things in motion for you, okay? Maybe you were interested in this person. Maybe you were with this person. Maybe this is a boss. Maybe this is a father figure, a mother figure, someone close to you, or someone you were emotionally invested in, or someone you had high hopes for, or whatever the case may be. You trusted this person, and something was revealed with the Judgment card. You know what you need to do. You know what you should do in the situation, but you're stalling, okay? It can be, you know, with the Queen of Swords, it can be your energy as well, your attitude as well, because the Queen of Swords is someone who has dealt with loss, disappointments, being hurt, being betrayed, being stabbed in the back, being taken for granted. And so it could be that you're finally seeing that that is what has been going on, I don't know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. A lot of messages coming through, and sometimes I don't have time to filter them, make sure I'm saying things properly. But yeah, with the Queen of Swords, okay, this could be someone who hurt you, and you're finally seeing that, you know what, this is not a good person to have in your life, and this person does not have your best interest at heart. Or this could be, you know, the person you're hurting over, or this is your energy, because you're finally seeing that, hold on, this person doesn't deserve me, or that situation was not good for me, or whatever it is that I was hoping for and dreaming for, and whatever it is that this person was telling me, perhaps it was just smoke and mirrors. They didn't mean anything, okay? And so that's kind of what's been going on for you, okay? For some of you, of course, it's a general reading. In your crowning thoughts here, we do have the Empress, and this is Taurus or Libra. So there's definitely an air sign individual here, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or Taurus. And this person is still on your mind. It's like, I know I need to go, but that's why you're stalling, because they're still on your mind, and possibly they're still, you know, in your heart with the Empress. Or this person could be a boss, or someone who promised you to make a dream come true for you. And so it's difficult to let go of that. It's difficult finally to let go of the fact that, hold on, that's just not going to happen, because part of you still wants to believe that they can make that happen for you. And so that's why you're stalling. For those of you, the Empress is your energy, where you become the Empress and you start to call the shots. You are making the judgment calls now, okay, with the Empress. And what I like about the Empress is that you're not coming from a place of vengeance. You're not coming from a place, you know, where you're hurt and you want to hurt this person back, or anything like that. Okay, there's nothing malicious going on. With the Empress, it's more of, I know what I deserve. I know what my worth is. Okay, and I'm just going to start making changes so that I get what I deserve in the future with the Empress. For others of you, this could be family on the mind, something to do with family. that, you know, a truth is revealed and now you're finding it difficult to move forward from here, or to do what you know is right for you to do. But yeah, it's about something that you thought was going to move forward, you thought had a future, and it turns out, no, not so much, okay? In the near future, we do have the Sun card. So with the Sun card in the near future, this is about if you do embrace, you know, the truth and you do what you know you should be doing. The Sun card in the near future talks about freeing yourself from that situation. You have two cards talking about liberation, two major kind of cards talking about liberation. So this is about freeing yourself from a situation, maybe involving an air sign individual who has been mistreating you, taking you for granted, hurting you, stabbing you in the back, betraying your trust in any kind of a way, or your friendship, or anything like that, okay? And with the Sun card, it's about finally being free of this when you take charge of the situation and you say, I know what I need to do here. It's time I stop stalling and I stop the wishful thinking, because I've been doing that for a while, okay? With the Seven of Cups in the Foundation, it's not working, nothing's changing for the better, so I need to change things in my life if I want to be happy again. For those of you, if this is about a children situation with the Empress on the mind, it could be that you hope to get pregnant or you hope to have children. There could be delays or something is stalled with Three of Wands, and Mercury is retrograde, so it would make sense. And so it's a dream of yours, maybe with the Queen of Swords. There's been disappointments or even miscarriages in the past, and if that's been going on, I'm really, really sorry you've had to go through that. But it's still a dream of yours. And with the Empress here, it's about, okay, I'm no longer kind of wishing for it. I'm being more practical, more reasonable about it. I'm addressing the issue. I'm not keeping myself in the dark. If I've been trying and trying and trying, or we have, and it's not been happening, it's time to address it. It's time to look into it. Maybe there's something going on that we need to fix, that we need to address, and then we can have our happy outcome. And then with the Sun card, you do get your happy outcome. This could be news about a child or a pregnancy or someone giving birth, okay, with the Sun card. This could also be a situation where you're with someone and it's kind of gone south. You thought you had a future with that person. They really are not, you know, up to par. And you could be dealing with the breakup, and you could be dealing with the fact that, you know, they've been lying to you or kind of feeding you whatever they thought you needed to hear or you wanted to hear. And recently there's been a cut, there's been a breakup. You're kind of wondering, you know, I'm gonna have to be a single parent right now, so it's stressful. Am I going to be able to do this? But then kind of the baby comes and things calm down, things are okay, you're happy, you're confident about this, because the Sun card also represents confidence, courage, new vitality, strength, joy. For those of you, this is success. This is freeing yourself from a difficult situation, and you're finding success really, really quickly after, okay? It could also be, you know, if you're breaking up with someone, if that's what's going on, or someone's breaking up with you, or you're finally letting go of something you thought was going to work, but has just been hurting you. The Sun card just talks about being on your own, being happy, being confident, maybe even going back to meeting people, dating people, socializing. But it's really, really a confident energy, and it feels like you won. You're victorious here, okay? You're finally doing what you want to do, and you're finally getting what you deserve, okay? In the position representing you, we do have the Ten of Swords. So with the Ten of Swords, this is about you putting an end to something. It is about you, you know, saying enough is enough. And again, it could be something to do with an air sign, something an air sign did that really, really hurt you, that floored you, basically. And with the Ten of Swords, it's about recovering from this, okay? And you are releasing this, and you're starting to think about, maybe, you know, it's time to just move on. It's time to let this go. This is over. This is as far as this can go. If I continue on this path, I'm just going to hurt myself more than anything else, okay? And so it's about releasing what you know needs to be released and starting to rebuild, okay? With the Ten of Swords, it's a good card because it talks about you're starting to walk a new path. This is that refresh. This is that starting over with confidence for you, okay, with this Ten of Swords here. In your environment, we have the King of Pentacles. So with the King of Pentacles, this could be someone in your environment that you're meeting. Someone's going to come in around mid-month, okay, mid-month up to like the 3rd week of the month, let's say. This could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. And they're coming into your life. You're meeting this person. Now, this could be a romantic interest. And the message with the King of Pentacles is he means what he says, he or she. It's a general reading, so it could be male or female here. Earth sign energy. They mean what they say. They're very practical. They're down to earth. They show you that they mean what they say. You don't have to, struggle to get a straight answer out of them. They're very genuine. They're very honest. They take care of you. They know what you deserve, and they're not, shy about treating you the way you deserve to be treated. This is in a work sense. This could be a new boss coming in. This is someone offering you a job. If this is, you working hard at something, then the King of Pentacles can represent a promotion on the way for you, or at least a pay raise on the way for you with the King of Pentacles, because this is mastering something, okay, when it comes to finances, what you do for a living, for example, mastering that and being rewarded for that, and it is financial independence and security, okay, if this is in a work and finances sense. In your hopes and fears, we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So with the 10 of Pentacles reversed, now this could be, again, it's something you thought had a future. It's something you thought would be your happily ever after. And it's about, am I doing the right thing letting this go? Is it really over? Is there really no chance to make this work? You have 3 10s in your reading. So this is a month where you have to let this end. This is something this isn't going anywhere good. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it end, okay? Because it's time for change with the Wheel of Fortune. It's time for change. You may have been fighting change, and it's just time to go with it, okay? Not being passive and, letting things be whatever they are because you're afraid of making a choice or you're afraid of making the wrong choice. You have to go for it. You have to act on the truth that is revealed, okay? And so if you are leaving a job, it was a dead-end job. You weren't going to get to where you needed to get to. They weren't going to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. If you're leaving a relationship, this person was not someone you could have had your happily ever after with. You may have a child with this person, but they're just not someone who's interested in what you're interested in terms of having that family, being, grown up and being a parent and a supportive partner, okay? They're just not there, okay? That's not what they want. And so the message is, if you struggle to keep this person in your life, it's going to do a lot more damage than good for you and the possibility of having a family, okay? Whatever it is that you have invested in, time, resources, energy, money, love, affection, the message is don't be afraid. Don't look at it as you're losing that. You're not. You're cutting your losses and you're starting fresh someplace else where you're going to get what you deserve. And the 10 of Pentacles here can also represent an energy where, it talks about the fact that you're doing so well that you're now getting comfortable and complacent. You're stagnating. And so, again, it's a message of you need to start something new. You need to take on a new situation, hobby, get involved with a new person, a new job, or new business that will make you happy again. And, that will give you a sense of purpose once again. And in the outcome position, you have the 10 of Cups. So another 10. And the 10 of Cups is your happily ever after. The 10 of Cups is the happy completion, the happy conclusion of something you had your hopes up for, something that was a wish for you. It may be coming true for you towards the end of the month. If you take charge of this situation, if you make the changes you should have made a long time ago, or the changes that you should be making now, you may go from releasing one person, but the message is there's someone new and better coming up for you, more practical, more down to earth, more honest, someone who wants the same things you do, as opposed to someone who's just going to lie to keep you there. They don't really mean what they're saying. So you can still have that beautiful happily ever after. But again, the message is don't fight the change. If this person has been trying to, leave your life, or this person has been mistreating you, but you still kept them in your life, you still stayed, you still accepted everything, and because you hoped, they would see they would see what you deserve, and they will give you what you deserve, and they will treat you better, and whatever, and you've been stuck there. The message is let things go, let things happen. Okay, some things will end, but that's only so that new and better things can start in your life. This is a job situation. The message is you may even start your own business with the Empress and the Ten of Cups, working from home. This could even be, you know, joining a new work family. For some of you with the Sun and the Empress and the Ten of Cups, it is about starting your own business, becoming self-employed, working on a contract basis, and you get to choose where you go and what you do. Negotiating your contracts can also come up here. Getting a new job and you're welcomed into a new work family could also come up here. What else are we getting here? If there's anything to do with children, again, and you're worried about what you do because you don't want it to affect your children in a bad way, the message is you need to do what's right for you. You need to do the healthy thing for you, because your children will benefit from that as well. Okay, and you still have that happily ever after in your cards. Towards the end of the month, you get to that happily ever after. It may be with a different person, or it may be in a different way than what you've been trying to make happen. And so as soon as we, you know, let go and let fate happen, we embrace it and try to see where it takes us. Things take a different turn, but it's definitely for the better. So it's a beautiful month for healing, for starting fresh, for putting yourself first. Okay, with the Sun card, success on the way for you, independence on the way for you, new people, new jobs if you want them, new businesses if that's what you're going for. Renewed health also comes up here. Children, if that's what you're working towards. You do need to let this ending happen with 3 10s in your reading. When we get to a 9, it's the completion stage. When we get to the 10, that needs to be the in-between stage where we're letting go of what happened, we're letting go of what we have completed, and we're starting fresh, we're starting something new. When you have a lot of 10s in a reading, it's an ending that needs to happen, but we're still holding on to it as opposed to moving towards the new, okay? So that's the main bit of homework you have to do for this month, to free yourself from this situation, to renew, to refresh, and to really open up to letting happiness come to you, because you don't have to struggle for it, okay? Let's look at your oracle cards. For career and finances, we have Aurora. You're flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. This is a card that is asking you not to settle. It is a card that is asking you to ask for what you deserve. And if a particular job will not give you that, even though they know what you deserve because they can see how hard you work, maybe it's time to look elsewhere. Keep your options open, okay? Talk to other people. See what else is out there. Don't settle for something that you know is less than what you deserve. And it's been the case for a really long time now, okay? For those of you, this could be taking flight, going solo, so being independent, so working for yourself. And the message is, don't try to look at what other people are doing. You have your vision. Just make that a reality. Don't try to do what others are doing, because, you know, you're just going to kind of blend in and get lost among a sea of other people doing the same thing. You have your vision. Just believe in your vision and go for it, okay? It's also an energy of not holding yourself back anymore. Whatever that means for you when it comes to how you earn your living, when it comes to job or career, not holding yourself back anymore. Believing in yourself and just giving yourself a chance, okay? And with the Sun card, you have success coming to you as soon as you do this. For emotional life and love life, we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So for some of you, you are going from releasing one person that's not good for you, and it may be difficult, it may be challenging, but it is, you know, it's also something that's been a long time coming. But you've got new love as soon as you do that, okay? As soon as you let go of the negative, the difficult, the toxic, and you just spend some time on your own, refreshing, rebooting, and focusing on healing, there's a new person coming in, new love. And this person is a lot better for you, okay? And they will give you what you deserve. They're not afraid to do that. In existing relationships, this can talk about refresh and second chances. So for some of you, and again, listen to your intuition, use your judgment here. If this is someone asking for a second chance, but they're same old, your intuition is going to tell you that. And it's about trusting your intuition. Maybe for some of you, yes, you end up giving this person another chance, but it's about being mindful. You give them a chance, okay? It's like, okay, show me what you can do. Prove to me that I can trust you, with her hand out. But with the sword there, be rational, be logical, pay attention to the details. You know, don't allow yourself to get engulfed in the lies and whatever they're telling you. Because with the Seven of Cups, it's all about someone who can talk the talk. They can say whatever they have to, they know you want to hear. But none of it is based in reality. None of those cups touch the ground. They're all up in the air. So the message is, if you do end up giving someone a second chance, that's what your intuition tells you to do, okay? And you do that. Be discerning about it. Don't just give them a second chance and go back to same old, same old. Be discerning about it. Put some ground rules in place. And it's like, if this is going to happen, this is what you need to do. I'm giving you a chance. You're going to take it, and you have the opportunity to prove to me that you mean what you say. If you do not, then that's it. We cut ties. You leave me alone for the rest of my life. Pretty much, okay? And for those of you, this is a new stage within a relationship because there's children coming up now, okay? And so that gives you the opportunity to heal and better your relationship. So that's a good thing. For health and well-being, we have use your natural healing abilities. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly guiding, encouraging, and supporting my healing work. So for some of you, this is talking about starting a business that has to do with healing, that has to do with guidance, helping other people or animals. For those of you, whatever health issues you may have, you may look into natural healing. Now that could be, you know, homeopathic care, it could be home remedies, it could be energetic healing, energy work of all kinds, okay? Aromatherapy, acupuncture, changing your diet, you know, whatever you think of when you hear natural healing. That could be something you look into this month, or that could be something that produces results for you this month. And for those of you, it's also an energy of saying, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up about things, and give yourself time to rest. Give yourself time to regroup, to recuperate. Nurture yourself with the Empress as well. And spending time with animals or caring for animals may do wonders for you this month, okay? Your overall guidance, this is cool. Believe in yourself. See yourself doing well, and you will. And so again, an element of take flight. Give yourself a chance. Believe in yourself. Be confident. And there's a rainbow there, okay? So it's about, if you believe in yourself, if you follow your own truth, and you act on your own truth, you will take flight. You will be free. You will be independent. You will be happy. You will be successful. Believing in yourself is the first step, and often the most difficult. It shouldn't be, but sometimes, you know, oftentimes it is. It shouldn't be difficult for us to believe in ourselves. But our ego consciousness comes in and starts putting all sorts of fears in our heads. And so it can make it tricky to believe in ourselves. And we can kind of get lost in all those thoughts. And we end up not doing anything because we're afraid. Okay? The message is, believe in yourself with the Sun card. You are capable. You have everything you need to make this happen. Believe in yourself. Nurture your dreams. Do what you have to bring your confidence up, okay? Take flight. Give yourself a chance. Trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. Trust your own judgment and act on it. It's not just about trusting it. It's not just about seeing it or trusting it. It's about acting on it, okay? That's the key this month, because you have to let this ending happen so that you can start fresh, and that needs to be a choice. The ending is not going to happen. It's going to get dragged out, and things are going to get more difficult and more complicated unless you take charge of things and you say, no, I'm calling the shots. I'm creating my future now. I'm making the changes now that can bring me my happy future, okay? Okay, so it can be an awesome month here, okay? I hope that you make the best of it. I honestly do. Hope the messages make sense and that they help you get to where you want to get to. Remember to watch your moon and rising sun readings. Okay, it is general reading, so it may not apply to some of you. And I'm looking forward to your comments. Let me know what this is for you, how the cards apply, if they do. But have a fantastic month, and I will talk to you again very soon. Take care.